Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to flip the script. So instead of you chasing her, she will be chasing you. Let's get straight to it. Most men are playing the game of attraction completely wrong. They spend their time buying flowers, sending long good morning texts, and bending over backward to please a woman. And then they are left confused, wondering why she suddenly needs space or starts ignoring their calls. Here's the uncomfortable truth no one tells you. Women do not chase men who make themselves too easy to catch. In fact, the more you try to impress her, the less she feels the natural, biological urge to win you over.
Now, before you dismiss this, I want you to think about your own life for a moment. When was the last time you were genuinely excited about something that was handed to you without any effort?
Exactly. Human psychology works the same way in attraction. Desire is not born from convenience. It is born from curiosity, from uncertainty, and from the thrill of earning something valuable. And in the dating game, you are supposed to be that valuable thing. If you understand the subtle psychological triggers that spark a woman's natural instinct to pursue, you can change the dynamic entirely. You will no longer be the guy waiting anxiously for a reply. You'll be the guy she's thinking about when she's supposed to be working. In this video, we're breaking down 5 psychological principles that don't just make a woman notice you. They make her want you, chase you, and feel the need to keep you. These aren't manipulative gimmicks. They are natural dynamics based on how attraction truly works. But be warned. Once you understand them, you will never look at dating the same way again. Let's begin. Principle No. 1. Stop giving her everything. Here is the harsh truth that most men will spend their entire lives failing to learn. The more you give a woman without her having to earn it, the less she will value it. Most men operate from a mindset of scarcity. They think, if I just show her how much I care, if I shower her with attention, validation, and compliments, she will eventually see my worth and choose me. This is completely wrong. That is not how attraction works in the real world. When you hand over your time, your attention, and your emotional energy like they are free samples at a supermarket, you remove all mystery, all challenge, and all excitement from the interaction. You become a utility, not a prize. Women, like all human beings, are naturally drawn to things they feel they've invested in and earned. It's a core principle of psychology. We place a higher value on what we have to work for. If she doesn't have to invest anything to get your full, undivided attention, no effort, no patience, no uncertainty, then there is nothing for her to truly desire. You have made yourself a commodity, just another guy who is too available and too eager to please. I want you to think about this right now. How often have you found yourself giving 100% of your effort and attention to someone who is only giving you 10% back, hoping your 100% would inspire them?
The mindset shift is this: your attention is a valuable, finite resource. You must treat it as such. It is a reward for her investment, not a tool to get her investment. This doesn't mean you need to be cold or rude. It simply means you stop the endless flood of validation. You stop replying instantly to every message as if you have nothing else to do. You stop over-explaining where you are and what you're doing. The less you give automatically, the more she will feel the natural, compelling urge to earn it from you. When she starts to wonder where your attention has gone, that is the moment she starts chasing.
Principle No. 2. Make her earn your time. Here is a simple law of value that most men forget in dating. If your time feels too easy to get, it instantly feels less valuable. When you are always available at the snap of her fingers, when you drop your plans the moment she texts, when you rearrange your entire schedule just for a chance to see her, you are sending a powerful, subconscious message. And that message is, my life, my goals, and my priorities are less important than you. Nothing kills attraction faster than a man who has nothing else going on. Women respect and desire men whose time is scarce and meaningful. That scarcity signals that you have your own priorities, your own ambitions, and a life that is full and exciting outside of her. The man who drops everything is quietly telling her, I have nothing better to do than wait for you. That's not romantic. It's needy. The man who says, I'd love to see you, but I'm tied up until Thursday, is telling her, I have a life, and I am inviting you to be a part of it. The difference is monumental. Look at your calendar for the next 7 days. Is it filled with activities that serve your mission, your work, your fitness, your goals, or is it mostly empty, an open space waiting for her to fill it? Making her earn your time is not about being distant or playing childish games. It is about having real, tangible boundaries. It means your personal life and your mission come first. When you do give her your time, it feels like something special, a conscious choice you have made. People value what they have to work for. If she feels like she is competing for a slot in your busy, ambitious life, she will value the moments she gets with you infinitely more. You want her to think, I hope I get to see him this week, not, he'll be there whenever I'm bored. That subtle shift from being a convenience to being a priority is where the chase truly begins. Principle number 3. Be unpredictable. If a woman can predict everything you're going to say and do, she will eventually, inevitably, lose interest. Predictability is the silent killer of excitement. The human brain is wired to crave novelty, surprise, and variety. It's why we get tired of eating the same food or listening to the same song on repeat. Attraction works exactly the same way. Most men fall into a predictable pattern without even realizing it. They send the same good morning text at the same time every day. They take her to the same kind of places for dates. They always respond to her texts in the same eager tone. At first, she might appreciate the consistency. But over time, consistency without excitement turns into boredom. She knows exactly when you'll call, what you'll say, and how you'll react. There is no mystery left to keep her emotionally hooked. Think about your favorite movie or TV series. What keeps you engaged? It's not knowing what's going to happen next. That uncertainty creates anticipation, and anticipation is one of the most powerful emotions in attraction. Being unpredictable doesn't mean being erratic or playing mind games. It means adding just enough variety to keep her guessing. Change the pace of your interactions. Sometimes you're warm and available for a deep conversation. Other times, you're busy, focused, and your replies are short and to the point. Sometimes you're playful and lighthearted. Other times you're serious and direct. When she can't quite put you in a box, she is forced to think about you more. She replays conversations in her mind, wondering what you're thinking. And while she's trying to figure you out, she is becoming more emotionally invested without even realizing it. If these ideas are starting to make sense to you, if you're ready to stop playing the predictable game that leads to the friend zone, then do 3 quick things. Like this video, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel for more no-nonsense guides on how attraction really works. Principle number 4. Trigger her competitive side. Too many men forget one powerful, primal truth about attraction. Women don't just want a man who's attractive, they want a man who other women want. If you think attraction happens in a vacuum, you are mistaken. Women are highly attuned to social proof and pre-selection. When they see that other women admire, respect, or desire you, it subconsciously signals to them that you are a high-value man who has already been vetted. It makes them think, what's so special about him? And that question alone is often enough to spark a powerful wave of attraction. Here's where most men get it wrong. They spend all their time chasing one woman, putting her on a pedestal, ignoring everyone else, and cutting themselves off from any social environment where other women might notice them. Then they are shocked when the woman they've been chasing for months suddenly becomes interested the moment another woman shows them attention. Have you ever found yourself subconsciously toning down your natural charisma around other people just to make one specific woman feel more secure and less jealous? Wake up, you are killing your own appeal. Competition is a natural motivator. When a woman senses that she is not the only one who could have your attention, she starts working harder to stand out. Let me be clear, this is not about faking anything or disrespectfully flirting in her face. It's about building a life where you naturally meet and connect with other people, including other women. Have female friends, be social, and do not hide the fact that people enjoy your company. You don't need to lie. Just stop acting like you belong to her before she has even earned that right. When she senses a little bit of competition, her natural instinct will push her to claim you before someone else does. Principle No. 5. Show you can walk away. This is the final and most important principle. It is the foundation upon which all other forms of attraction are built. Nothing will make a woman respect you, desire you, and chase you more than the quiet, confident knowledge that you are willing to walk away if you are not valued. The harsh truth is, most men cannot do this. They tolerate bad behavior, disrespect, and constant tests because they are terrified of losing her. And that fear is precisely what makes her lose attraction in the first place. When you make it clear through your actions, not just your words, that you can and will walk away if the relationship stops serving you, you flip the power dynamic instantly. You are no longer the man begging for a spot in her life. You are the man she is terrified of losing from hers. This doesn't mean threatening to leave over small issues. That's a childish tactic. This means having genuine self-respect. It means knowing your standards and refusing to compromise them just to keep someone around. I want you to ask yourself the toughest question. What is one boundary you have let someone cross recently, simply because you were afraid of the consequences of enforcing it? A woman will instinctively test a man to see if he is strong enough to handle her. If you fail that test by clinging, pleading, or tolerating disrespect, she will walk all over you. But if you pass that test by demonstrating calm confidence and a willingness to step away, she will think twice before ever taking you for granted again. Your ability to walk away is the ultimate signal of your value. It shows her you are not afraid to be alone, and that, paradoxically, is what makes her want to be with you the most. So, there you have it. Attraction isn't about being the nicest guy in the room. It's about being the man who doesn't need anyone's approval to feel valuable. Here is the controversial truth that ties all of this together. The more a woman feels absolutely certain that she has you, the less she will feel the need to keep you. That isn't a manipulation tactic. That is human nature. And ignoring this reality is why so many good men end up ignored, disrespected, or left behind. The 5 principles we've covered today are your new rulebook. It's time to stop chasing, overgiving, and bending over backwards. It's time to take back control. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 principles was the biggest wake-up call for you? Drop your story in the comments. This isn't just me talking at you. It's a conversation between men who refuse to settle for less than they deserve. If these 5 principles were an eye-opener, do 3 things to support the channel. First, hit the like button. Second, share this video with a man you know who is still stuck playing the chasing game. And finally, if you are ready to master the real rules of attraction, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because in the next video, I'll reveal the psychological tests women use every single day, and how most men are failing them without even knowing it. You don't want to miss that. This has been the Stoic Manhood Guide. Remember, stop playing a game you're destined to lose. Start becoming the prize she's afraid of losing.